Welcome to trip 4 of this foreclosure reno, also known as weekend 4, or by the end of this video, approximately day 5.5. In this video, you're going to see Luke in his element, slaving away and hammering out some time-consuming things. Enjoy.
Try and finish off the crown molding. I think it'll make it pop a little bit more, eh? A little bit of nice crown, you know? Yeah. She ain't coming out anytime soon, I'll tell you that. Like, it's just absolutely trash. It's one of my passions. We got the cracks all dug out. These patches are horrible, by the way. They're about half an inch. And window. So I got everything kind of just dug out. With the grinder, I cleaned up some of this stuff. This bodywork here. This hallway is like, it's all like this. Like, it's just absolutely trash. So I'm just going to buzz it down and hopefully we can bury the madness. Screwing around for what feels like ever, but everything, all these circuits went through this switch. It was like full, so I moved one of the power catch-offs to the octagon box, which will be our future smoke alarm once we grab one. That'll be lovely. Yeah. But hopefully a final layer of mud on that. And mudded that. Mudded these corners. Wired to the best of my ability. I got everything the same. There was so much junction in this switch that I ran one circuit and junctioned it up there, which is like, they're just live circuits, so it doesn't matter anyway, but a little bit of ugly mud and unlevelness on the cut in there, and then we finished capping and doing the corners here. I've got every freaking seam in the living room and hallway and bathroom dug out so far and mudded. I was hoping that I could do it in one coat. I kind of did like one heavy coat, and then I came back and like added on when it was just dry enough to do, and then it started bubbling, so I kind of wanted to be all like prepared for sanding and painting on the next one, which we might be in a lot of cases, but we'll have to do a thin coat in here and there. Took this door out. Wow. Bomb shelter. Like number 14 by 3-inch screws everywhere. Like, it was incredible. You could not get through this door. I wonder if you had bars in the windows before or something. Because you just smash a window, right? And then you have more seams. And closet, mudded, taped. Also cased. I'm ready for the door, basically. But yeah, it's a bit of a freaking disaster. And another one after the fricking around with the front door framing. Once that big steel door was out. And of course, this one I had to remove the 2x4 and then kind of play around with the framing a little bit too. So, ready to go. Cased for some 48-inch doors. Yeah. Yeah, so found a couple extra kitchen cabinets we're gonna put there, and then I got some granite pieces that I'm gonna just laying around from a previous thing. I'm just gonna try and cut them and see if I can, yeah, put a little granite countertop on there. Here's the granite. I'm hoping maybe there'll be enough to do something else with the other piece there, but we'll see. But, yeah, I'm not gonna unload it from my truck until it's cut because it's double thick and it's impossible. Unloaded lots of base molding and stuff, so lots of effing around, but cut the granite countertop. That was the one from the Allison haul. So that kind of works, I think, and looks good once it's cleaned up and got it all trimmed out and fitting good and glued and screwed, and she ain't coming out anytime soon, I'll tell you that. And the molding is it's butchery, but it's okay. Very rough. I really suck at crown molding, but actually that 45 was really tough too. But I got to do a little bit of staining and because the cutting kind of chips up some of the staining areas. But yeah, I built this little thing here on top of that, so that'll actually step back a bit, but that'll actually hide that duct, which is nice, and then it's removable, of course, too, for access. So I thought that was the best way to go there. So yeah, we're making progress, but the crown, it's rough. The next thing is getting all these guys looking all pretty with their little shoes on. So just gonna do all that next. Yeah. Again, if I trim down this bottom crown molding and like take the L away from it, and then basically nail it to the face. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Well, just having a delightful dinner. That butter chicken restaurant there, they have like full like Indian meals and stuff like that too. I got a menu. Look at this thing. It's like beautiful. Like $20. Oh, long day. I'm in neutral for the night, I think. A couple more hours in the morning, and sitting having dinner in my cozy warm truck here, and yeah, a little bit of cleaning up after I get back inside, and life will be good. Oh, just back from a lovely butter chicken pizza dinner. About a 10-minute drive up the Summerland Highway, and then turn around, come back, just to get out of this house and regain some sanity, kind of thing. But yeah, I wish you all were here, family. Well, back through a snowy Manning Park for a shower and a little bit of living not like a caveman. Friday night there, it was minus 20 something, and they had like the movie howling winds. I don't think that heater in the bedroom stopped once. And then last night it was a little bit better, but it was like almost just like struggling to stay warm with that heater going full time in the master bedroom. My God. But, beautiful ride home, as long as I don't miff it out here too much. I feel the back end doing a little bit of something. So, yeah. And 2.5 big tubs of mud so far, and hopefully I'm not putting too much on, but I do have to create that kind of mountain on, on taping those cracks that have been mudded 3 times in a row and are already high, kind of thing. So there is going to be some sanding this time, next time, but it's the nature of the beast on filling those all those cracks that are high already, not low like new drywall, right? So yeah, feeling pretty good about it.
Now I know what you're thinking. Where's Natalie? And why isn't she in any videos? Well, she will be. But quite frankly, she doesn't want to be in a house that doesn't have any running water. And I have to agree, I don't want to either. But in the time being, we're going to do what we can do, and we're going to try and get this house fixed up as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, Carla and I just don't have the time or means to be up here every weekend with kids' sports. Those that know Luke know that he just won't sit idle. We agreed to take it easy. We agreed to take it slow during this reno. But if he feels like he needs to come up here and work by himself to get some stuff done, then so be it. Because we all know that we all play a role. We all play a part. And there isn't a better team out there than the 4 of us working together with these houses. What you won't see off camera is paperwork, talking to City Hall, signing contracts or creating addendums for rentals. The fact of the matter is, some items are a little more fun to watch, and some are not really worth recording.